Oh, and while we're at it, how about this? Let's set up a political system where we have two different people saying the same exact thing but in different language, and then we're gonna fight over who's more right. The guy saying that thing or the guy saying the same thing but in this way. I fucking love it. And then we're gonna blame each other. Because if we can't consolidate power, to force people to do what we want them to do and be who they want them to be, then it's not worth it. You have to get a job. What is with all these people not wanting to work? What is with you? The fuck is wrong with you? Get a job. Get a retirement fund, you fucking idiot. How about a 401k? Profit sharing? And don't forget your benefits. How are you going to stay healthy if you don't have somebody telling you what healthy is? Because everybody's a carbon copy of everybody else, and everybody needs the exact same treatment. Don't you get it? Stop trying to be too individualized and be different, because what you do then you stand out, you're making a big fucking mess, and then everyone's like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Why can't he just be like everybody else? Don't be that person. Don't be that. Nobody likes that. Be normal. Right? Because I can see you out there. I can see you in your fucked up little fucking shithole life laughing and giggling to yourself, oh, I broke out of the Matrix. Listen, the Matrix is there to keep you safe. Keep you comfortable. That's why you're too stupid to be thinking too much. Don't be thinking too much. If you're not repeating what you're being told to repeat, then what are you doing? What are you even doing with yourself? You don't have any ideas. Because if you did, then you wouldn't be in the position that you're in. Don't you realize that? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? You want to stand out from the crowd? Because if you're going to do that, then you might as well fucking put yourself on the stake and set yourself on fire. Because what you're talking is witchcraft. And witches get burnt. Freaks get tossed into the garbage. You know what happens to freaks? They go into the freak zoo. Do you want to go into the freak zoo? Don't be a Weisenheimer trying to break the mold or anything, because there's no molds to be broken. You were made exactly the way that you were so that you can fit in just like everybody else. You're not a perfect snowflake, but you're when you look in a mirror, what you should be seeing is everybody else. The collective. So go get your Reiki certifications. Go learn to read your tarot cards. Start the process of being an energy healer so that you can be of service to people instead of service to yourself. Because why are you so selfish? That's not love and light. Love and light does not mean that you have to fucking constantly jerk yourself off just for the sake of everybody else. That doesn't help anybody. What are you doing to serve other people? Huh? Because I bet you're not doing shit. I bet you're one of those lazy motherfuckers who spends all day in bed studying conspiracy theories and making stupid TikTok videos and YouTube videos and Facebook posts so that people can give you some kind of sense of external validation that mommy and daddy never gave you as a kid. Maybe because mommy and daddy died before you were grown up. Or maybe they abused the shit out of you. Like you deserved. Because if you didn't get it, you wouldn't have deserved it. Your life sucks. Your life is miserable. You suck. You are miserable. Stop trying to pretend that you're not. How you doing today? I feel like shit. Really? Why? Because my life is going nowhere. Well, why aren't you doing something about it? Because there's nothing I can do. All I can do is just work my dead-end job, continue paying my dead-end bills, and stay in debt forever. Like, I don't know. Like, the stuff I own owns me now. So what are you doing about it? I'm just gonna settle. This is the best that life has to offer, then fuck it. Serve me another dish. Oh. That sounds normal. I know that's how I used to be. I used to think I couldn't do anything because I didn't know anything. Because I didn't have a degree, I didn't go to school. I went to school, but I dropped out because I used my tuition money to buy grams of methamphetamines that I was going to sell, but ended up doing them. Because I loved methamphetamines back then. Was it worth it? You bet your ass it was worth it. Did you ever play fucking Metal Gear Solid 2 or Soul Reaver 2 on methamphetamines or Grand Theft Auto 3 on methamphetamines? It puts a whole new perspective on gaming when you mix drugs into the situation. There's nothing like masturbating on methamphetamines. That's the best. Doesn't ever stop. You can go all day. I think once I clocked 10 times. No regrets. And look where it brought me. Now I talk to things that aren't there. I believe in things that aren't real. And he who is on high helps he who is on high and he who is thrown below. They're my new best friends. How would me? But I wonder what people do. Like I was doing this business accelerator course with these 3 fucking guys that just kind of repeat the same thing over and over again, but they use different themes to lure you in. It's like kind of like a one-trick pony. But now, mind you, I got kicked out, so that's why I'm all bitter. I bet that every single person, all 2,000 people that took that course with me, they're gonna far accelerate, because you got 2,000 tarot readers, energy healers, people who are trying to share their gift with everyone, because that's normal. Because everybody needs to conform to something. Why are you not conforming? Stop trying to be different. You're not special. You're just another fucking space monkey going through the motions, waiting for your turn to die. Stop trying to pretend that life is exciting or that it has anything to offer, because you have nothing to offer. Why don't you try offering something to life for a change? I don't have my way. I'm not getting my way. I want all the things, but I don't want to do anything to do it. Can we figure out a way to do that? Just give me. Well, why don't you just go get a job? That makes the most sense. This way you get a regular, steady paycheck. Now it's never going to be enough. And you have to degrade yourself to be in service of other people, because that's the best part of being in the service industry, which is every industry, is that you get to be put down, degraded, treated like a slave, treated like a servant, because ultimately that's what the servants are supposed to do. I never thought of that before. This whole love and light idea is trying to make servants out of everybody. But who are you serving? Where's the masters? Trying to elevate the consciousness of the collective. Because everybody needs to be on the same page with everything. Because that's how it is, uniformity. No one's saying to be uniform. Be unique. I know. Exactly. Be unique by being like everybody else. What makes your energy healing so good? Oh, because I incorporate essential oils. And I'm trained in metaphysical thought. Oh, really? The fuck does that mean? Here's how I determine which energy healers to work with. Do you stimulate my senses? Does your energy stimulate my senses? Yeah, okay, I'll work with you. I have a new kick going. I don't talk to anybody that doesn't make me tingle. If you don't make me tingle, I don't want to fucking talk to you. What? Why? Why? So you can complain and bitch and moan. That's the only thing that people know how to do. I've yet to meet an individual who's forward thinking. You gotta pay to meet those people. Like that's not free entrance. You have to actually cough up the bucks. You want to talk to me? Oh, yeah, my time costs money. I'm sorry. How about this? I'm gonna charge you $360 a month, and I'll talk to you every other week for a half hour. How's that sound? Whoa! It's great. And you can say anything you want. Whatever makes you feel better. All right, deal. I've done that. I worked with her for like almost 6 months. But you know what? It was only like a half hour a week, and but I got to say some shit that was like, wow, I can't believe I got that out. Because I saw it as a no judgment zone, even though I felt judged like a motherfucker. One time I didn't I didn't call her because it was our scheduled day, and she never called. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, I could call, but I'm a see. And the next week, you know you want to do this, you have to be the one to initiate. I'm sorry, motherfucker. I thought I was paying you $360 a month. How does that work? Yeah, but I get it. Take ownership, right? It's my fault because I expected you to do your fucking job that I'm paying you to do. Yeah. Where else does that apply? I think everywhere. Well, that's why see, working with coaches and shit, like I don't mind it. But at the same time, sometimes I feel like I've been in the position before, like more than once, where I'm working with somebody, I'm like, I think I might know more than they do. Why am I paying them? I'm literally paying them to teach them. And the one coach I was working with, this lady, she's fucking, I hear her typing in the background. I'm transcribing. For who? I never saw those transcripts. So basically, I'm paying you $300 a month to talk to you for an hour, to tell you all of my secrets so that you can write them all down and do what with them? I don't get it. I'm paying for the privilege of getting to talk about my most scary thoughts with a stranger. Okay. And get given cool tips. Now, mind you, that That was so weird when the guy came out of the woods because there's nothing around here. I was actually proud of myself that I was able to keep on talking when he was walking by. Because he came through over there. As I was coming around, I saw this dude walking. I think I made him uncomfortable. Yeah, because there's nothing back there. Fuck it. Now he's gonna go back and tell all of his family about that fucking crazy guy. Either that or he's gonna keep his mouth shut, which is probably his best option. I ain't got time for that shit. Yeah, but you know what? Like, as I've evolved over these past couple of years, like, this is the best therapy I can think of. Because why would I want to talk to anybody else? Why? Because even you go to the best fucking therapist in the world. This is what I used to tell my clients when I was reading cards more regularly. Is that you are going to be your best therapist, because even if you sit down with me or with anybody, there's going to be that human factor that you're going to feel judged and you're not going to feel safe talking about the things that you really believe and feel. So you're going to hold it back. So you're not really making any progress in the first place. So unless you're going into a situation like that with 100% full transparency of who you are and what you are, because most people don't want to go to a therapist because, like, I don't want to be called crazy. One, they don't call you crazy. That's the thing. That I don't know where the fuck that came from. We don't use the word crazy in here. Sorry. You should go watch Matrix Resurrections. We don't use that word. No, but you can't even be true to yourself. How the hell are you going to be true to a fucking therapist? You're going to a therapist because you can't be honest enough with yourself to know exactly what the fuck is going on with you, even though you know exactly what's going on with you. You hate your job, you hate your family, you hate your kids, you hate your spouse, you hate your bills, you hate all of the life decisions that brought you to the place that you're at right now, so that you wanted to sit there and regret and then take it out on everybody else because you didn't follow through with your dreams, even though no one's stopping you. There's no fucking chain around your neck. You get the fuck out. If you're not happy, here's what my ex-wife used to say: if you're not happy, go. Nobody's fucking holding you here. What is this sense of obligation? I was talking to my sister the other day. Just constantly doing and doing and doing for other people. What in the fuck are you going to do for yourself? What are you doing for yourself? I stopped doing things for other people. This is for no one. This is for me. This is my gift to myself, because I don't know anyone smart enough that can have this kind of conversation with me, except for me. And what the fuck do I need anybody else for? Everything I can do on my own. And I allow he who is on high and he who is thrown down below to throw the cash at me so that I can continue doing my shit. Watch, I only have $1,000 in my bank account. In about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, when that money, well, give me about a month. In about a month, when that money's all gone, watch. I'm not going to have a job. Money's just going to come to me. Because I had that kind of relationship with money, because I actually took the time to rebuild my relationship with money. Just like I would rebuild my relationship with other people, I rebuild my relationship with money. But here's the thing with money and people. People are less important than money. Did you know that? Oh my God. I love money. I mean, I don't worship money any less than money worships me. But it always has a way of being there when you need it. When I need it. So I'm not a miserable cunt like everybody else. I haven't completely thrown my soul away so that I can have a shitty paycheck. I did. For a long time I did that, but I took it back. That's why my entity and we fucking went toe to toe with fucking Hugo Boss and said, fuck you, motherfucker, come at me. And they paid. Now, four weeks late, just on time. So we're going to find out where the next batch of money is going to come from. I'm not going to worry about it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to enjoy the fuck out of my life while I got it. Because my life is too precious, my thoughts are too important, too valuable, my feelings are too sensitive to be wasting my time doing to be putting my time, investing my time and energy in something that isn't supporting me. Now, if I gotta get a job, a regular human job, that's gonna be my new hobby. Because I already own my own business, I can't work for two people at the same time. I can either work for myself or I work for somebody else. I'd rather work for myself and then help other people, work with other people. I could do that, but I ain't gonna do this filling out applications. I fucking was working there for 18 months. I got an impressive as fuck resume. Do you know how many times someone talked to me about my resume? 0. Why? Why did nobody consider looking at that? Because nobody gives a fuck. Because it was too impressive. Because it was the best fucking resume that fucking went through that place. And it has absolutely nothing to do with retail. Well, no, that's not even true. That's not what people are looking for. People are looking for drones. I'm not blaming Uncle Hugo. Yeah, I think I'm the best at everything. No, I know I'm the best at everything. Everything that I do. And if I don't know how to do it, I can learn and then I'll become the best at that too. I mean, I juggle. I'm the best juggler in the world. Not because I can juggle fucking 8 balls at once. No, because I can juggle 3 balls for a couple minutes at a clip. I don't want to get better. I'm as good as I want to be. Why? Because my brain's already trained to think like a juggler. So now I can apply that juggler mindset to other things and start juggling different projects and juggling different ideas. The trick, my love, is to get the balls to juggle themselves. You can do it in your head. You can do it in your life. Whoosh. So you just come on here to talk like an asshole? No. I come on here to talk like myself. This is my therapy. This is my therapy that cost me $50 a month. Well, where's the I'm confused, but who's helping you see the errors of your ways? I am. Well, I could say that I'm wrong. I'm wrong about everything. Everything that I said was all bullshit. Wait, so you were making it up? Of course, I was making it up as I was going along. It just sounded really good. I didn't think about it, it was just coming out. But I was wrong about all of that. Don't do any of those things. Like, why the fuck would you want to get a mortgage? Why would you want to get a car loan? Why? Why would you want to work a shitty job that you hate just for a paycheck? Do you think that low of yourself? I don't think that low of myself. I used to get annoyed with myself that I actually was allowing myself to be doing that. Because I spent 13 years of my life putting all my time and energy into making someone else's dream a reality, and for what? Just so I can live paycheck to paycheck. Even when I was making $65,000 a year, I was living paycheck to paycheck. To some degree. Of course, you gotta treat yourself every now and then, but someone's got to. You think for $65,000 a year, you'd be living all right. And mind you, comfortable. But so unhappy. And because I was unhappy, everybody else around me was unhappy. Which is making me even more unhappy. So obviously the money's not working. I was talking to my friend the other night. I want to learn how to invest. You want to learn how to invest so you can make fucking money. Your brain's in the wrong place, sweetheart. But I don't deal with too many smart people. I deal with a lot of stupid people. That's just what my life has become. And the only way for me to not be stupid and get as stupid as everybody else around me is to come and exercise my brain. You know what I see most of the time? People like this. Dup, dup, tap, 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 tap. What are you doing? What are you even doing? Like, I don't get it. I mean, now mind you, I do the same thing. Like, once I'm done with this, I'm going home, and I'm gonna sit on social media and write things. But I'm actually creating things. And people like it. People like it. If they don't like it, they don't like it. Look at this. What are you doing? Well, I was in an hour-long fucking conference call with 2,000 people in a business accelerator course, but then it kind of dawned on me, like, 2,000 people spending 1 hour and a half, I'm sorry, in a Zoom call that not a lot was even said. That was 3,000 hours where nothing was being done. Your business was not doing anything for 3,000 hours collectively. Me, in my world, it's me versus everybody else. It's always been that way. And I like it that way. Because I see everybody else as prey. I used to be a nice guy, but I've not that I've grown jaded, I've just grown more. I've learned to see the value of being a predator instead of prey. Like when I go into groups like that, and even when I was working with coaches or anything like that, I'm going in there to take something away from it. I'm going in there for you to teach me something. But I'm also, one of the things you're going to teach me is how you do what you do. Because I know, like you're about to find out, anything I can do, you can do better. Because I can do anything better than you. Because I don't want to be you. Why the fuck would I want to be you? Your life sucks. I don't give a fuck how much money you have. And apologies in advance to Mr. McConaughey, but why the fuck would I want to be Matthew McConaughey? His life looks terrible. Why would you want all that? Because it's right for him. I have my own vision of what my life needs to look like. And I know we're in this new age of like everybody, this age of enlightenment. We gotta help each other, help pull each other up and do the things and be of service to other people. Do you know what people want to be in service for? All your Reikis and your energies and your tarot cards and the crackers and the poppers, like, do you know what people are doing that for? They're doing it to make money. All the people in the service, in the new age version of service, how many of those people are going to serve you for free? It's an energy exchange. Okay, then why the fuck does the energy I'm giving back to you have to be money? Because I'm like too smart? I'm smarter than you. And you already know I'm smarter than you. Everything I do is better than everything that you do. How about this? How about you paying me to do what you would have done if I paid you? How about we reverse the roles a little bit? You want to be of service, start giving away the shit, start paying other people to let you do your shit on them. How about that? What? That doesn't even make any sense. That's so backwards. Yeah, I know. I've been doing it. That's how I look at it. Anytime I invest in a service for somebody else, I'm paying you so that you get the pleasure of working with me. That's what goes through my head. I worked with this girl last week. $70 for a higher self channeling. She's telling me right in the beginning, oh, your higher self might come through and give us his name. His name's Toxic. What? His name's Toxic. Told you that? Yeah. I have a very intimate relationship with my higher self. I just want to see what the hell's going to go on. Because my insides are telling me I have to do this right now. So here's $70. You're welcome for gifting you the pleasure of working with me. Because it was a pleasure. sharing my insights. Multiple insights. Is that arrogant? Is that cocky? No, why? It's just me being honest. When I was working with Cece for fucking 6 months, paying $360 a month for an hour's worth of conversations throughout a month. That $360, that was for me. That was for her to get to work with the person that she's never going to be able to work with again. Because they don't make anybody like me. Because there was no other me. Smoking cigarettes is not that spiritual. That's gross. You want to fucking see? American Spirit, asshole. This is plant medicine. Of course it's spiritual. Spiritual as fuck. But that's not plant medicine. That's cancer. No, stupid. It's plant medicine. It's a fucking plant. Here, look. Look at this asshole right there. See that guy? See him? He's a peace pipe. Because that shit is what's keeping him from fucking scalping your ass. Let's smoke some of my fucking tobacco so I don't fucking scalp you and put your scalp with the rest of my scalps that I have hanging on a wall. Because right now I'm fucking tense as fuck, and this is going to be the thing that helps. Medicine. Just like coffee. Coffee's plant medicine. Coffee? What are you talking about? It comes from a fucking plant. No, the only true plant medicine is ayahuasca and the marijuana. Those are plant medicines. Psilocybin. That's not even a fucking plant. So is tobacco. You listen to too much TV. Enjoy your cancer stick. Stop. I will. Enjoy the cancer of my voice. Enjoy the cancer that's forming in you now because of all the things that you can't face about yourself. All the fear and terror and regret that you just won't release. You just keep it all balled up inside of you. It's turning into fucking cancer. You focus on that. If you're gonna sit here and just talk like an asshole all the time, I'm not gonna watch your channel. Okay? I don't watch it. I just put this shit up there so it make me feel better. So that I can focus on things that are more important. Because whatever stuff's coming out of my mouth, what I'm doing is I'm clearing out space so that when I go back home, I can actually do some other work that requires me to have a little bit more working room, a little more wiggle room to get shit through. See, because I'm not playing with just, I gotta sell some shirts today. No, we gotta do big boy stuff. What is it that I'm doing? And how is it that it's benefiting me and other people? Because no, I'm not against the whole being of service to other people. So there's that one guy, Aaron Apke. I can't stand that guy. It's too pretty. His pretty face annoys the fuck out of me. It's too chiseled. But all that law of one shit, there is value to be found in it. But a lot of it is shit too. Namaste. Namaste over here. Namaste on the dark side. Which is less blinding than standing in the fucking light all the time. Gives my eyes some time to adjust. But something I learned from Aaron Apke, repeating things he read in the Law of One, was how there are two paths to the soul. As the soul evolves, and mind, he's right, he's not wrong. Like, this is one of the parts that's not bullshit. Is that there's two paths as the soul evolves. You have the path of light and you have the path of dark. The positive path and the negative path. But negative is bad. So basically what you're assigning yourself to, do you want to be of service to other people or do you want to be of service to yourself? Now, all good people are of service to other people because being of service to yourself is selfish. That's bad. But when I think of bad, I think of like Michael Jackson, I think of Run DMC, not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good. A bad motherfucker. I don't fucking carry around. I don't carry around a bad motherfucker wallet just because it's like, oh, I'm evil. No, because I'm a bad motherfucker who doesn't give a fuck about anybody else except for myself. Everybody else is an insect to me. That's how I look at it. I am the center of the universe. I am the worst nightmare of service to others. Well, I'm of service to myself so I can be of service to other people. That's why I do returns for my mommy. That's why I run errands with my mommy. That's why I listen to people fucking complain and moan and bitch. That's why I listen to people tell me how bad their lives are. Oh, blah, 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 my life is so hard. Then fucking do something. Stop being a lazy fucking spud. A lazy fucking blob. And actually get up off your fucking tiny little ass and start putting in some hard fucking work. Because being this pretty, being this fucking amazing, it ain't easy. It's not easy being cheesy. As the Master Cheeto once said. God. I blow myself so nobody else has to. If I'm not of service to myself, then what? Why the fuck would I want to be of service to other people? Like, that's another thing with the coaches. Oh my God, I fucking hate coaches. I'd like to coach all the coaches and be like, nigga, you better start coaching yourself before you start trying to coach me and shit. You're just doing it for money. The law of one path of being of service to other people doesn't say be of service to other people so that you can make a living off of it. No, be of service to other people so that you can just be of service to other people and provide people like a positive fucking difference instead of having to deal with all the bullshit that they have all the time. That's why I am the solar fucking vessel of Ra. That's why I have fucking Nehem fucking coiled around me like a goddamn snake. And he who's on high fully supports me. just as much as he's thrown below. They both pat me on the back going, keep doing it. We approve. In a fucking world where everybody wants to be a cookie cutter of everybody else because, oh, I want what he has. I want what she has. Why? You know how miserable that shit makes them? During that aforementioned Zoom call for the business accelerator, the one guy hosting it, he looked miserable as fuck. I even saw people in the comments go, "What's wrong with Victor?" Because the guy's fucking tired of just repeating the same shit over and over again. That's what it is. The guy wants something new. He wants something different. Well, I could see in his face. I'm seeing his face right now, and I can see the desperation in his eyes. I can't continue doing this shit. I've been doing this over and over and over for years. Yeah, that's fucking annoying as fuck. You know who I want to be of service to? Entities, businesses. Fuck people. Fuck the insects. The worker bees. The worker class. You want to know what the working class is? This is the fucking working class. Black collar. The people who don't want to fucking conform to fucking the status quo because we know that we're better than that. And better, yeah, better is the word. I'm better than that. And I had to teach myself firsthand. I talked a lot of shit on it. I have a journal. About a month before I started working for Hugo Boss, I was talking all kinds of shit on the service industry and people who have to fucking work behind a register all day. And how much better I am than that. A month later, I ended up having to take a job because of it. The job fucking, I had to. And I got to see firsthand, are you really better than this? 18 months later, you bet your ass I am. That was the biggest value that I took away, the biggest lesson I took away from it. I am actually better than this, I was right. This is a job for people who have absolutely no direction or no ambition or have any kind of idea of what they want to do with themselves, so they're just going to marry themselves to a fucking industry that's going to use them and abuse them. I was just watching this thing. I was watching this interview with Johnny Depp this morning about how he said something about not needing Hollywood anymore. And then he goes on about how people aren't even real. He's like, you have to fucking pretend to be someone that you're not. That's corporate America. That's literally what working in a fucking in retail is like. That's what working in any industry is like. You have to pretend to be something that you're not, so that you don't ruffle the feathers of the people who want you to believe that they're in charge. Is there more people over there? I guess so. What if they're listening to me? So, like, why even bother wasting shit? Why waste your life? I mean, unless that's as good as you're going to get. I mean, I know enough people who think so low of themselves that they think that's the best that they're going to get. And that is the best that they're going to get. Because that's literally what they believe. I see my family members. They work jobs that they fucking hate. But they keep themselves there. Ain't nobody fucking got a fucking chain around their necks. I gotta pay my bills. Stop paying your bills. How about that? What the fuck are you even paying your bills for? What the fuck are you paying your mortgage for? Just fucking stop. Who gives a fuck? I don't want to ruin my credit. Oh, right. Then you can't get another loan. Yeah, that's the pinnacle of fucking success right there, is being able to have a credit card. How about that? How about you do something worthy of the money so that you don't even need the credit card? We don't have any original ideas. Yeah, that's... How are you supposed to grow in anything that you're doing when you're shitting on everything? Well, easy. Don't worry about growing. Well, what does growing mean? What does expanding mean? Why, more money, more influence? The fuck do I need those things for? I don't need to influence nobody. I influence myself. Why would I want posers trying to be like me? When you don't have what it takes to be me. There's a saying, do what you love and eventually do what you love like it's your job, and eventually it will become your job. Money is the consequence of doing things that you love. Alright, I like that idea. Let's test that bitch out. I've been testing it out for 5 years, and I can tell you that for at least 3 of them, I've been getting money. Money just comes, and I can do whatever the fuck I want. Invest in what I want. Invest in what I need to invest in. What stocks? What cryptos? What? The fuck are you talking about? No, I'm investing in education. I'm investing in fucking my empowerment. That's what I'm fucking doing. I'm investing in my betterment. I'm investing my time and energy into fucking digging into the shit that keeps me fucking locked into some fucked up reality that all you other fucking idiots are in. I'm investing my time and energy in creating my own fucking reality. Breaking it down and building it the fuck back up again. The fuck time do I have to be fucking selling shirts? Ringing somebody up in a grocery store. We have more than enough people that are capable and willing to put their lives on the line so that I can get my groceries. Just shitting on everybody. I'm not shitting on nobody. Well, I take that back. If you think I'm shitting on you, then yeah, I'm shitting on you. That's up for you to determine. My day's gonna go on either way. I don't shit on nobody any different than I shit on myself. I had this talk with myself more than enough times. I had to push myself through enough shit where it's like, I know what I'm talking about. I know it works for me. I don't want it to work for nobody else. You can't figure this shit out for yourself, then you deserve everything that you're getting. Like, I woke up this morning with a fucking big ass smile on my face. All cheery. I'm listening to everybody go to work. I'm like, oh man, my day's just starting. This is gonna be an awesome continuation off of yesterday, because yesterday was dope as fuck. What do I do for a job? What's my job? You wanna know what my job is? I get high all day. I read books. I philosophize. I theorize. I create things that nobody else can create using abstract concepts that only I can understand. I'm my own fucking superhero. And I don't gotta do shit. No, I can't, at the moment, I can't book a flight to Dubai. Yet. But when that day comes, I'll bet your ass I'm going there and doing what? I don't even fucking know. I don't even care. Just walking around going, psh. We're here. He who is on high and he who is thrown down below. What do you want me to do? Fuck it. Just walk around. See what happens. All right. Maybe I'll just go there and walk in a circle. I think America's the problem too. So you can't appreciate what you got until it's gone. I would love to go live in a couple different countries and see how other governments work. I'm pro-communism too. I'm also pro-dictatorship. Authoritarian rule, corporatocracy, technocracy. I'm also a big fan. I just started listening to Darth Plagueis last night. Now, mind you, I've read Darth Plagueis like 2 or 3 times throughout my life. So I wanted to hear it. I like listening to books instead of reading them. It frees up my senses so that I can just focus on the picture that it's painting for me. But something I like about Darth Plagueis and Darth Sidious is how they incorporate Sith sorcery into politics, which I'm not saying isn't how things work now, because politics is a lot of black magic, but are they doing it consciously? Do they know what they're doing? I know what I'm doing. I plan on running for office one day. I plan on getting there. Or maybe not even doing it. Maybe just fucking taking over. Boom, take over. The one world toxic order is now in full control. Fuck you. Because I believe that's what he who is on high and he who is thrown down below, that's what I feel that they want of me. To be the next great dictator of the world. Because I'm not a servant. And my idea of leadership is not serving anybody, no. Like Bill Clinton said in his masterclass, you cannot lead anybody until you can first lead yourself. You can't lead yourself. If you're relying on somebody else to fucking show you the way, you're fucked. We say that in the Quran, motherfucker. Don't be listening to the Jews or the Christians. Now take the Christians and Jews out of the equation and put anyone you want. Don't let mommy and daddy tell you which way to go. Don't let your friends tell you which way to go. Don't let the government or the world or your job tell you where to go. That's up to you to figure out on your own. Quran doesn't say that. Yeah, I know, but the insights of the Quran you can expand outwards. We don't need to get stuck in the fucking literal translation of it. Basically, your truth is for you to find, not for somebody else to tell you what it is. Even Jesus Christ says that in the Gnostic texts. Come on. Get your shit together. Get all your shit together. Just like fucking Morty said to fucking Summer. Get all your shit together, put it in a bag, just get your shit together. Just get your shit together. And if you gotta get rid of it, go down to the shit shop and sell it. Or make a little fucking museum of all your shit, and you can go back and look at it all you want. But just get your shit together. Because your shit's a goddamn hot mess. How about this? We shut down the entire world. We shut the whole motherfucker down and give everybody 1 year to sit in your room and think about what you've been doing with yourself. How many people have you fucked over? How many times have you fucked yourself over? How many times have you fucked yourself over for the sake of other people? How many regrets do you have in your life? What is it that you regret most? What is it that you regret least? Why are you still doing all the bullshit that you hate doing? Why do you continually do this? Why are you so afraid to take a leap of faith on yourself? Why don't you trust yourself? Why is it that you feel that your mind is playing tricks on you? Why do you feel that other people know you better than you do? Why are you not fucking rioting? Why are you not fucking tearing the system down to shreds? Because you're afraid of fucking punishment. You're afraid of what's going to happen to you. So what? You're not that important. Trust me. You're a fucking dime a dozen. You've always been a nothing. You will always be a nothing. You let other people own you. You're a fucking bitch, nigger slave for somebody else. And that's going to be the best that you can get for the rest of your life. Oh, you said the N-word. Yeah. You bet it did, nigga. What you going to do about it? Nothing. Because it's not a bad word. Take the power away from the fucking word. What is it? It's just another word. Besides, it's a pretty word. Feels Like I was telling some of my black friends, the word nigger, that's actually a beautiful word because you know what it means? You know where it comes from? Negro means black. It means man from the black land. Kemet, Egypt, Africa. It's a word of power. The only people that it disempowers are the people that allow it to disempower them. The people who give it more power than it should be giving them. Hey, bet your ass. I'm a nigger. We had a thing on Twitter. We had a thing on Twitter about free speech. Elon Musk was sucking all the dicks. Free speech, free speech. How free of speech are we talking about? What got me kicked off of Twitter was me saying, I was asking Elon Musk, like, how free speech is free? Can hate speech get included in free speech? So can I say burn all the nigger kike spics? That I wish Hitler burnt them all down to hell? And then if somebody doesn't like what I say, I can tell them, go fuck your mom, go fuck your crusty mom's cunt with a rusty nail with herpes at the tip of it. That got me kicked right the fuck off. It felt so good though. And I just saw that idiot. I just saw that fucking dude is like taking a hike. He's giving somebody else a CEO chair. Yeah, I bet. But I mean, at the same time, like, he's one of the few people that are openly a forward thinker. Which I wish I had friends like him. Those are the people I need to be friends with. People who can actually think. People who can think and actually can see past today. They can look like a couple years down the line. Maybe that's what I need to start doing more. Oh, that's a really good idea. Thank you. Start putting timetables on things. Oh, that's a good idea. I like that idea. And start walking back because I gotta go get cigarettes. Gosh. In one year, I'm gonna have at least one friend who can actually think like me. Who it doesn't live inside my head. Someone who's an external person who can actually think and go, okay, let's make a plan. What do you want to do? Let's create something. All right, cool. Yeah, let's create something while all the other little monkeys have to go to work today. Or, fuck it. Let's just sit around and have sex all day and get high. Because that seems like a lot more fun. I think eat sushi for breakfast. Give myself 1 year. That's a challenge I'm setting for myself. 1 year from right now, at 0 degrees Gemini. Spend one full day having sex. That's what I want to do. But I've been trying to map out what I want a relationship to look like, and I started thinking yesterday or the other day, what does that look like? What does my next relationship look like? The most important part is to plan it out like a work week. 1 day a week is devoted just to having sex, eating delicious food, and getting high. No phone calls, no nothing, just naked in movies. I think that's like the fucking best idea ever. I've been celibate for 5 years. Trust me, sex weighs heavy on my mind. And this whole movement of no sex, no lust. What are you out of your goddamn mind? Why are you denying yourself that which makes you human? Because I'm a chosen one. By who? Who chose you? I didn't choose you. Nigga, I'm the chosen one. I choose me to be the one. Yeah, I'm the one that I choose to follow. I got nobody behind me. There ain't nobody in front of me either. Yeah, I got my cult of one. It's called the Toxic Order, LLC. The sixes in the LLC are silent. They're just there for emphasis. Well, abbreviations. Who do you follow? Who do you follow? Keep following people, they're going to lead your ass right to the goddamn meat factory. Saying this to my friend last night. Matthew 7:13. Go through the narrow gate. You go through the wide gate with everybody else. You follow the herd through the wide gate. They're just going to lead you to the meat packing industry. For another piece of meat. That's another piece of cattle. Because that's what most people are. They're just cattle. The little workhorse does your thing. You ever read Animal Farm? Actually, no, maybe that'll be on today's project list. We're going to go back and we're going to listen to fucking Animal Farm. High. And really extract as much goodness out of that motherfucker as possible. It's a short read. It's only like a couple hours, like 2 or 3 hours. But then you crank it up to 2 times speed and hour and a half. Done. What'd you do today? I read an entire book. Oh, I want to get back to that Prince Harry book too.